Welcome to a new show. Intro cues. As you saw in the intro, this is Waking Up with SpeedForce. It's quite the face. Quite the face he's making. You were like, not in the shot. Jesus Christman. Christman.
But
So-
you're Jish.
I'm allowed. Chewbacca's dead. I'm allowed to say Jesus Christ.
I revived him.
Welcome to the top 10. Our top 10 favorite heroes of right now.
Okay.
Make sure you have your coffee ready.
Coffee's stupid.
Coffee is stupid.
I hate coffee.
Make sure you have your caffeinated beverage ready. Or whatever the fuck you use to wake up. Roll the clip. I don't know. I just wanted to say roll the clip, I guess.
Roll the clip.
Alright, Steve. Put up rolling the clip.
Put up rolling the clip.
Yep. I'm Guy Fieri, and today we're going to eat a lot of potatoes.
Sometimes I just want to punch you.
As I said in Batman, sometimes you should.
Alright. What? Number 1. Wait, you want to do it 10, 9, 8, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Let's go 1097.
Okay. Number 10. Are you
Oh, my number 10 is Firestorm.
Mine too.
Awesome!
Yeah.
We wrote these individually, and we had no idea what the other person wrote.
I like Firestorm. Like, it's cool though, because he has like...
It's kind of a cheaty character, because he's two people in one.
I know, but it's also not, because that actually makes it more difficult to do things. Because
Yeah.
you have two opposing views
It makes
at
it more-
some point.
Yeah, and it makes you like one personality more than the other one.
Yeah.
It's an interesting character, overall.
Yeah. Number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
I thought we were still on 10. Spider-Man.
Huh.
He's the only Marvel hero on my list.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I have 1, 2... Well, I only have 3.
I like Marvel.
I have 5 non-DC, though.
I have 2 non-DC. But I like... On my Marvel list, it goes Spider-Man, Cyclops, Nova. Like
I hate Cyclops.
Why do you hate Cyclops?
He's such a fucking prick. I think maybe it's because he doesn't like Wolverine. And I fucking love Wolverine. Anyway,
Sibling
my number
rivalry.
9 is Goku.
Yeah, he's a hero.
Yeah.
Didn't even fucking
Which
think about
a lot of
Goku.
people like...
They could be
They
like, Goku's
give-
not a comic book hero.
Well, I mean,
This
I
is
have
them
another
typing in
one.
the
I have
comments.
another one that's not comic book. I just thought this was overall heroes.
Yeah, I
But
assume.
anyway, a lot of people did me crap for like hating Superman for being too godlike, and then Goku's fucking almost omnipotent at points. But they don't
He's not
understand.
constantly omnipotent.
Also, there's other characters around him that are the same way at points.
Superman or Goku?
Goku.
Okay, I assume so.
But like with Superman,
Shazam is the closest you get.
yeah.
Or Wonder
And then
Woman.
him and Batman. I mean, Batman wins because
Batman.
he's fucking genius.
Because
But
he's Batman, he wins.
yeah,
He just wins based
Batman
on
almost
Batman.
always wins. If he has time to prepare, he can win anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to really say about that one.
Yeah. Spider-Man, I like the character. I don't like what they're doing with him in the comics right now, but there is a good comic coming out about Spider-Man called Spidey, and it's if Spider-Man was created now.
Huh.
It's interesting. They don't re-show his origin, but it just starts off really good.
Okay.
Really strong. The first villain he actually fights is Doc Ock, and then he goes to Sandman and then
Yeah.
Lizard.
I typically don't like Spider-Man comics, other than
Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Ultimate was
But
a damn good comic.
I read Spider-Man and Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking loved that. Seeing them go back and forth was amazing. And it makes me hope that maybe, since a bunch of studios are starting to cross over with their stuff, like CBS and CW crossed over with Supergirl and The Flash.
Was that on the Supergirl show?
That was on Supergirl.
Okay.
And then Spider-Man in Civil War. So that's Fox. I mean, not.
No, it's not Sony. It's not Sony.
It's not?
Marvel bought the rights back.
They did not.
They bought the rights back for filmmaking, but not for toys. For toys, Sony makes all the toys.
I'm pretty sure that Sony still has the rights to Spider-Man, but Marvel is
allowed to make movies?
No, they're basically it's almost like a co-ownership.
Yeah.
Sony still takes care of the movies, but
it's a 60-40%.
But Marvel, what is it called? Like a
shared ownership?
Correspondent. They're part of the process now.
Yeah.
Like, Sony made completely on their own the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and now Marvel's included in the process.
Well, the way that's going to be is it's, for the cinematic stuff, it's 60% Marvel gets the funds and 40% Sony, but for the toys, it's 60% Sony and 40% Marvel.
How do you know?
I watch a guy. He tells me things.
I don't trust your guy.
Well, then that's racist because he's foreign. It's foreign racist.
Dude, before you, I had like 6 different best friends.
Yeah.
And they were all different races. Black, Mexican, Asian.
To number 8!
Yeah.
Mine's Invincible. I love the character.
I've never read any of the comics, so I'm just going to stay out of this.
He is Superman-esque,
yeah.
But almost not at all. Like,
that's why I haven't read the comic.
The character is nothing like Superman. He's blended into society. He does not feel like alienated at all. He feels normal. And he's just bulletproof and stab-proof. But if an enemy is strong enough to hit him, it hurts him. He isn't invincible, even though his name is. And he can fly. Those are his powers. And super strength. He has super strength, kind of invulnerability, and flight. And he can hold his breath for a really long time.
Okay.
I know that because he goes into space.
Interesting.
With sandwiches. Made from his mom.
My number 8 is Red Robin. And I didn't used to like Red Robin that much.
Really?
Yeah, like, if I was to do a list of my favorite Robins, it'd probably be Dick Grayson. Obviously, I fucking
He's always number 1 in anyone's list.
Yeah. And then probably be Jason Todd. Mm-hmm. Mostly because of him being Red Hood, more so than him being Robin. And then it would be Tim Drake. But I started
the order
reading
in which they appeared in the comics.
I guess, yeah. I didn't even notice that. Anyway, but Tim Drake now surpasses Jason Todd because I started reading Teen Titans.
Dude, it's good.
Yeah, I love it. And my favorite part is Red Robin.
Now you know who Skitter is.
Yeah, I hate that though.
It's
my
weird,
least
right?
favorite character.
I like Bunker a lot.
Yes.
Bunker is super cool. Do you like what they're doing with Superboy in that?
No, I don't like that his powers are
psychic.
Yeah.
I find it's an interesting take on the character.
It's interesting, but I just don't like it that much. Anyway, number 7.
My number 7 is Red Hood. I like the character. He's badass. He's a super badass.
Yeah.
I especially like Red Hood and the Outlaws. I'm not as big a fan as Red Hood and I'm a bigger fan of Red Hood and the Outlaws than I am of Red Hood and Arsenal. Because I like the Starfire element. Surprisingly, Starfire's not on my list, even though I really like her. She'd be my number 11. But Red Hood, he's badass. His costume is fucking rad. Boom jams. Your turn.
7 for me is Daredevil. Which, there's 2 main reasons. First of all,
Marvel
he's
Batman.
like a
He's Marvel's Batman.
Yeah, and he's really normal. Like most superheroes, there's some aspect of abnormalness. I don't know what else to say. Like there's something extra about them.
Paranormal?
Sure, not really at all though.
I kind of refer to both.
Anyway, like even Batman, he's rich. Tony Stark, rich. There's always something that's like not normal about them. But Daredevil, he's just a lawyer. Like the only abnormal thing about him is that he knows the law better than most other.
And he's
superheroes.
blind.
I mean, he's blind, yeah, but
can see.
I mean, I'm talking about like
in his lifestyle.
social abnormalities, like being blind. Like, I guess technically that would be one, but I don't. It doesn't really affect him.
I really like that
any
in our set.
way.
The only thing that is related remotely to the Speed Force is my little Flash plushie, and nothing else is Speed Force related.
Yeah. Well, unless you take multiple steps to get there, because Green Lantern, best friend to the Flash, Speed Force. Connection.
Multiple steps.
Anyway, the other reason is that his like senses are even better than Spider-Man's Spidey sense. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of omnipotent. That's not the word. Omnipresent. That's not the word either. He's kind of like good at taking his entire surroundings.
Yeah. Yeah. 6.
Oh, 6. Hal Jordan. He's the first Green Lantern. He's the Green Lantern in the comics right now. Yeah, he's the first Green Lantern of the Corps. That was in the comics. Yeah. Alan Scott, of course, was the first.
Yeah.
But the first Green Lantern. There shouldn't be air quotes around that, right? I don't know. Hal Jordan, he's cool.
Like, Alan Scott would be the first Green Lantern. Hal Jordan is the first Green Lantern.
Yeah. Human Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He's cool enough. He's a cool flight pilot. I like his story. His backstory is interesting to me. And I really enjoy the character. But not as much as the ones above him.
Yeah. My number 6 is Batman. Mostly because, well, first of all, he's just badass.
He's just Batman.
Yeah, because he's Batman. And also because he's the most relatable character for me in DC. Other than Nightwing. But forget about that for a minute.
Who's your most relatable Marvel character?
I'd say I probably relate the most to Deadpool. It doesn't really make that much sense, but
I see you relating to Deadpool. I
yeah.
see you as Deadpool.
Okay, yeah.
Number 5. My number 5 is the Flash. He's a good character.
I expected that to be higher up.
I have...
Considering,
our studio with one Flash.
I
I
have Flash stuff.
I have a lot of Flash stuff, but I don't have a lot of, Flash memorabilia. I have a lot of Flash, shirts.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think he's a good character. He's a good person. And he's fast.
He's fast. No duh. My number 5 is Captain America.
I'm okay. I'm glad that Captain America's your number 5. Please explain why.
I don't know. I just really like him. He's kind of like the same reason as Batman. He's just, in general, a badass.
And relatable.
And he's relatable. The only thing that I don't like about Captain America is he's super patriotic. And, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not patriotic. In my opinion, America is the, one of the best countries in the world. What?
One day, this show should just be us eating eggs. Like, they watch us eat eggs.
Okay, but Captain America takes patriotism to a whole nother level. That's the only downside out of his entire character.
Number 4. My number 4 is Batman. I really like the character. I really like just all of him. He's just a cool motherfucker. Best way to describe him. And Batman cut.
Mine's Link from The Legend of Zelda. Because, well, Link... There's that
didn't connect to me as like a hero. He is.
Yeah.
His name is fucking the hero of Hyrule. That never clicked in my mind.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
To me, Link has no downsides. Maybe it's because I just love the games so much.
I love the games too. I am terrible at them.
It's my favorite game series.
Mine too. I'm terrible at them, but I love them. I'm actually the best at 3D Zeldas.
Yeah, I don't like Triforce Heroes that much, but that's just because there's not really a single player setting.
I'll play it with you. We can get another.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying there's not really a single player setting, which I hate that. Because even when you do it single player, you have to have these stupid idols, and you have to switch between them and stuff, and it sucks ass.
What's your favorite Zelda game? Okay, Link to the Past.
Yeah, Link to the Past.
You know mine?
All the way. Twilight Princess.
That's correct. Generally, my favorite Zelda game is the one I'm playing. And right now I'm playing Twilight Princess, so...
Okay.
That game is hard as shit, by the way. Like... You know, I'm in the Fire Temple
Mario
right now.
Maker hard as
It's
shit?
not hard as Mario Maker.
Or, like, Shovel Knight. Hard as shit.
It's like a good in-between.
Okay. What's your number 3? Tree.
My number 3 is Red Robin. I've always been a Red Robin fan. I've always been a Tim Drake fan.
I know this.
He's my favorite, one of my favorite characters in all of comics. I especially like him because he's smarter than Batman. He strategizes and I think he's a well-rounded character. And he started out as not an orphan. He just worked for Batman, which I was like, yeah, that's fucking awesome! And then his parents were murdered by the Penguin. And then he became an orphan, which kind of, I think, made his character better. Because he wasn't always an orphan and he didn't always live with Batman.
My number 3 is Nightwing. Also a former Robin. I don't think it took away from his character that he wasn't with Batman before.
I don't think it took away anything of his character.
Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say after that. I don't know. I just like Nightwing. What was I just about to say?
You're talking about how homelessness doesn't make him a...
I finished that thought. I was trying to say something else. I forgot what it was, though.
Let's just move on to number 2.
Yes.
My number 2 is Nightwing. He's a good guy. He's a good character. I have always been a Nightwing fan.
I also like that his name's Dick.
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson.
I remember in school, in 6th grade, we would always say, hey, your Grayson's hanging out.
Okay.
We're fun.
My number 2 is Deadpool.
Captain Deadpool.
Whenever
someone says Deadpool, that's all I can think about. This song that goes, Captain Deadpool. No, he's just fucking Deadpool. Don't call him Captain. Why do I sometimes go Captain? Sometimes I've become like fucking Boston. I sound like I'm from Boston. But sometimes I sound like I'm from just a normal place. Like fucking Milwaukee. I don't know. Normal place.
Anyway, Deadpool. I like that he's crazy. He kills people.
He is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I like crazy characters. I don't know why.
Makes him more rounded.
Not really, but
Yeah.
I also like characters that kill.
Yeah.
Because
it kind of makes more sense.
I know, because it shows, like, it can either mean two things. In Deadpool, it's not the better reason. It either shows that they just don't want it. They don't want to take the hard route and bring them to justice, and like, let the system take care of them. They just want to kill them. It's a lot quicker. They don't really have to deal with it as much. Or it can also show that they just care too much. Like the Punisher, maybe. But then on the other side of that, not killing shows a lot of restraint and humanity. Or humility, I guess.
Number 1. My number 1's Kyle Rayner.
Mine's the Flash.
I've always loved Kyle Rayner. He's my favorite Green Lantern.
I've always loved the Flash.
He's so I like him because he's an artist, and it really transmits into his Green Lantern.
More specifically, Barry Allen. I mean, I like Wally West too. If it was
Flash.
Wally West, it'd still be at the top of my list.
If Wally West was always a Flash, he would still be at the top of your list.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was okay, so the list would be the same even if I was talking about Wally West Flash. But I still like Barry Allen better. Yeah. I don't know.
You've always liked him?
Yeah, but
I've always liked Kyle Rayner.
again, it's like he's relatable even though, like, Superman for me is
He's
just
not
completely
relatable.
unrelatable.
I can't relate to him.
Exactly. He's completely unrelatable. But Goku, who's also super powerful, and the Flash, who could beat Superman,
They're relatable.
they're relatable.
Because they're human.
Yeah.
Well, not Goku. Goku isn't human.
He has a tail.
He's a tail. Tail's fucking awesome. I want a tail. I think it'd be cool to have a tail. Fucking. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying because you hit me.
Just gonna. Anyway.
I'm dead.
Anyway. Yeah, the Flash. I forgot what I was saying about
Oh,
him.
don't worry. It was only Derpy Iron Man that fell.
The derpiest of Iron Mans.
Da-na-na-na.
Here comes the Iron Man.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
We gotta go. Bye.